Good afternoon, Dave Davies, Certified Golf Course Superintendent here at TPC Stonebrae. We're going to talk real briefly about divots. I get asked the question a lot about when do you fill a divot and when do you replace a divot. So I've got two examples here that I think follow my benchmark of when you fill and when you replace. So I've always gone on to the theory of if there's soil on the bottom, you can go ahead and try and replace it. And that would be the one here in my right hand. While there is a little bit of soil here in the one in my left hand, there's not enough. See, we've just basically torn the roots in half. So there's not enough there to really expect that the plant is going to grow back. This one here, we've gotten most of the root mass is still in here. So we're going to take both these examples and go to step 2 and show you exactly what we would do in both these cases. In the case of the one that we're going to replace, we got to do the jigsaw puzzle. Let's see, does it go that way? Well, let's see. I don't know if it fits that way. Oh, looks like it goes that way. That's a pretty good fit. We can take a little bit of divot mix if we want and fill this very end in here. And we don't want to fill it up too much because we really don't need to have a big pile of divot mix on top of it. We just want that divot mix to be just at the surface, not a big crested hill, because all we would do with this extra material is just push it down the fairway. In this case, where we're going to just fill the hole or fill the divot, the same thing applies. And what we do, we're going to follow the rule that we use when we have the web.com event. We have the Cal State East Bay golf team out here and they help us with divots. We actually use a technique where we use Dixie cups. And we fill the center of the divot like this. And the rule is, the rules officials tell us that the players don't want us to actually fill it all the way up to the edge because the players want to know where that defined edge of the divot is. So that's a perfectly acceptable fill of that divot. It's slightly below the surface and you can clearly tell where the edge of the established turf is. The benefit to that is if your ball is right on the edge, you know what kind of shot you need to hit. So we've got it right up to the edge of the turf. When the new seed germinates, we're going to have a good, solid, developed level, and we know exactly where the edge is. You don't need to overfill it because all we're trying to do is reestablish the existing turf level. Perfect fill of our little puzzle piece, and a perfect fill on the mutilated pieces that we've lost on this other side over here. Quick and easy. If there's no soil on the bottom, go ahead and fill. If you've got soil, go ahead and replace. Easily done. Thanks for helping us keep it green.